Alright, hey guys, here we are, hole 6, par 5. It'll be a first look at this one. We'll see what we get in terms of wind. This one's been kind of all over the place with what they've been trying to do here. This is pretty similar to what I think I've seen one other time, where you need to. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll try to hug this fairway, keep this over here. Now I'm probably going to end up switching to cat here. And I also don't try to get too carried away with the power here when we have winds like this. And I'll typically use pretty close to maybe max plus 1 ring. But you'll see that I'm going maybe 10-ish rings. And maybe just a little bit of power. And I'm assuming that great ball definitely might just block me. And put this into the rough. Let's just see. Nope, it's still okay. So do be careful. You can see that I was trying to stay low on the power. The last thing that I want to have happen is that roll into the bunker, roll into the rough. So you'll see that I'm, just trying to, more than anything, be cautious and keep it from running out, because it's very hard to run out that angle. Another thing that you could do to kind of, you can see opponent here bringing a power 4 ball. That's kind of being proactive about this. If you do go max full power, I kind of agree with what opponent's doing. It looks like he might be going down to the other fairway. That's a little risky, but it looks like he did pull it off. So that is going to be an option. May just be just a little bit too risky. A 2-ring great ball could potentially have you miss that entirely. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I try not to force the issue there. Now, you'll see with what I'm doing here that I'm going to just kind of keep this ball guide going through the hole a little bit. So I'm not going to put any backspin. Typically, I will use backspin, but not on this wind angle. So here I'm thinking, so this is going to be right at about 9. 5 is 9. 6. I'm thinking 6.5 rings here. And then you'll see that I'm going to do pretty decent amount of curl here. I did catch a great ball. So it looks like it's still okay. And it might have actually been better, because it looks like I still under curled it a bit. So it is going to require a decent amount of curl. It's not going to be the easiest wind. You'll see how tough that shot was. It's obviously ideal that you get down to this other fairway here. But in my opinion, it might just be just a little bit risky. You'll want to try to play just a little bit as much north as you can to try to keep this spin off. You can see the opponent's using top spin here. You'll pretty much probably want to refrain from that, because you can see even with no top spin, mine ran through the hole considerably. So you don't want it running through the hole. You want it coming in with good speed. I'm assuming the opponent here probably clipped the rough with his second hop. Sure enough. But what it does leave you is a very easy pitch. I kind of expected that to happen. You got to stay somewhat aggressive there. So, you kind of got to just trust your ring adjustment. And if you do make a mental mistake on your ring adjustment, just learn for next time. And, definitely take that advice about trying to, play it as aggressive to the top edge as you can without getting too crazy. So that way you can put as much backspin as possible. So good luck there, guys, and I'll see you guys momentarily on hole 7.